The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. Introducing first, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 231 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down.
And from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 218 pounds, Bryan Danielson.
Now we're talking. That's right.
The third man has arrived.
The undisputed leader of the New World Order.
And from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hollywood Hogan. Already a dominant champion in WWE.
Now Hollywood Hogan rules over WCW with an iron fist, thanks to the NWO.
No longer about saying your prayers and taking your vitamins, Byron.
I guess if you ask Hollywood Hogan, the reality is that those will only take you so far. Now Hogan feels like he needs to bend the rules to get ahead.
No. Hogan is simply no longer bound by the rules, Saxton. Hulk Hogan cannot be stopped.
All right, I love this guy.
And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the Superstar.
I've been thinking about it, and there is no one I trust less than this person. This is someone that will turn on anyone, even their own family.
It's called looking out for numero uno. Number one, Saxton. No one's going to help you win or help you get title opportunities. At the end of the day, you can only count on yourself. A man who always gets a strong reaction from the WWE Universe, and it will only intensify once the bell rings.
Steel cage matches have been around in one form or another since 1936, where these modern WWE superstars take it to a level no one could have dreamed of.
Well, you're about old enough, aren't you, Cole? Did you call those matches back then?
Yeah, enough of that ancient history, Corey. Let's talk about these superstars in the ring here and now. What do they have to do to win here?
It's best to play to your strengths. If you're agile enough to climb the cage and escape out of the top, do it. If you can incapacitate your opponent and slip out the cage door, do it. This is all about survival.
Anytime you put the fencing around the ring, it brings out the animal in every superstar. A caged animal, that is. Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here.
Unceremoniously set right back down to the canvas.
Oh, that was a devastating fall. Heading up and maybe heading out. Oh, man.
The steel cage contains all the disdain superstars have for one another. Corey, what does the superstar have to do to come out on top?
You need to be keenly aware of the situation at all times. There are a number of ways to win this match, but you have to know which to attempt and when.
Truer words have never been spoken. If your opponent is prone on the ground, you have to assess the situation. They might have the power to kick out, but not quite enough energy to stop you from an escape. If they're far from the door, walking out might be a better option than the climb.
Certainly plenty of variables on the table in this match tonight.
Down with force. To stomp in every single part of his body.
He's lost some of his wind now.
Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage. Takes incredible guts to make this climb. Pulls the leg. Oh, with authority.
He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
Fought so hard to be in this position, but he's only halfway to victory.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, but I have a feeling the fall's about to be so far. He caught him. Oh! One leg over. Can this superstar finish the climb?
I don't think so. This brawl will continue on inside the cage.
Oh, steel.
Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage. It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top.
There he is at the top of the cage. Still with a long way to go. And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
He just has to swing that leg over. Looks like he's having trouble getting that other leg over.
Looking pretty precarious up there at the top.
At the top of the cage, but his opponent stops his progress.
He almost made it out.
All the way from the top of the cage. Can they make the escape?
Not safe up there. And every inch climb puts you in a more perilous position. Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over. The sprint up the cage is on.
At the top, but he still has a way to go to end this. And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
And now the climb down could be more petrifying than the climb up.
No! Oh, not from up there. No, 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 no. Somebody stop it. No!
Good God, he's just been thrown off the top of the cage.
Just one of the many dangers of the steel cage.
Oh, it's not safe being up there.
He's got daylight.
Oh, this is over.
Nothing stopping him now.
And he wins! And now he's starting to make his way up the cage. He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
He doesn't want to spend too much time up there.
And he pulls it back into the cage.
He's going to be kicking himself for that.
Oh, flipping the script on him there. And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind.
Almost made it to the top, so close.
Does not get much closer than that.
This climb is truly unworthy of his incredible magnificence.
He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
All he has to do is drop down to the floor, and his hand will be raised. Oh, man, almost made it to the top without a care in the world.
No, I can imagine they care about a few things right now, Saxton.
Bam! In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
Looks like they couldn't get too far before being caught up with.
Face first.
major setback. This crowd is truly unworthy of his incredible magnificence.
And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
This is the moment for him. This is how winners are made.
Oh, he almost had it. Inches away from victory.
He really thought he had it there.
He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind.
And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
All he has to do is drop down to the floor, and his hand will be raised.
And these two superstars now battling at the top of the cage.
I know they say it's lonely at the top, but things are looking a little too crowded up there for my comfort level.
Ooh. Fortitude being tested with every step.
And not so fast.
Oh, yeah, he's got him in a face first into the cage.
Rushing to the mat. Down he goes.
That is a rude awakening for a guy who thought he was about to make his escape.
He's doing a whole lot of gesturing, and it could cost him. He's looking down on the cage from the top. And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping this steel cage.
Heck of a view from up there, but he'll enjoy a view from the floor even more.
At the top of the cage, but his opponent stops his progress.
He almost made it out.
He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
He just has to swing that leg over.
How's that for a counter?
Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way.
Here he goes, working his way up the side of the cage. He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
Fought so hard to be in this position, but he's only halfway to victory.
Stop gloating and put your attention back to the match. He's returning fire. He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
This is the moment for him. This is how winners are made.
All tied up at the very top of the cage. This isn't the smartest thing to do, antagonizing your opponent instead of attacking him. He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
Oh, it's not safe being up there.
Ooh. Making the big climb towards victory.
Contact made on the side of the cage, and all that distance has been erased.
Climbed so far, but not far enough.
Able to reverse.
Is this the right time? Is this the right moment?
Trying desperately to escape.
Reversal. Can he take advantage?
Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage.
And look here, he's making his way up the cage. And now he has finally been able to reach the top of the cage. And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
And now the climb down could be more petrifying than the climb up.
And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
He doesn't want to spend too much time up there. Ooh. Heading up and maybe heading out.
This might be a short-lived descent.
Ooh. Face first.
Watching to the mat. Oh, no. He comes off the cage and lands right back in the ring.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
He's reached the pinnacle of his climb here. And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
Oh, it's not safe being up there.
All that hard work about to pay off. Just got to get your feet on the floor. The WWE Universe is put. And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here are your winners, the Superstar and Hollywood Hogan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Or at least what's left of one.
Celebrating now, visiting the medical facility tomorrow.
For my money, these two just might be the best tag team on the the roster today.